for any metropolitan area in America. What do you think?
And that's why metropolitan areas like New York City are now beefing up their security in Penn Station, Grand Central Station, and as you alluded to, all the other metro hubs of the city, as well as the tunnels and the bridges. It could happen anywhere.
Well, that is disturbing, but in and of itself, when you see this explosion in Turkey that we're showing on the screen by the metro station in a very busy metropolis, obviously Turkey's a hotspot anyway, homemade bombs. And this works into the psychology of people just as we're heading into the holiday season. It affects people's, fear and concern, but also the economy, does it not? Do people stay home now?
It absolutely would affect the economy if something happened in the United States. It would affect the stock market. We know that after 9/11. We saw what happened. The stock market was closed for a couple of days right after 9/11.
But and then it dropped once it opened.
Correct. Relative to security in this country, we are beefing up like never before. New York City has just added 600 critical response officers, specially trained, highly armed officers to the New York City Police Department that are available 24/7, 365 days a year. They're responsible as well as for patrolling those areas that would be considered soft targets.
Oh, yeah, it's a soft target, but I'm hearing from people who are in London right now that the traffic on the streets is crazy because people are afraid to take the tube.
Correct. And listen, I can understand the fear, but you have to also understand that the governments and law enforcement around the world are doing everything that they possibly could do to not only monitor chatter, to determine if there's a threat in their city or the area, and everyone's working with each other very nicely now, as well as beefing up their security forces to be able to deal with it should it happen.
Tom Ruskin, I'm glad you were in charge when you were, and I have full faith in certainly the NYPD. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Tom Ruskin, former crisis manager. That's a tough job in New York City. Not hurting the markets. We're up 100.